Hello, Taryn and Cammie. We are reaching out to regrettably inform you that we will not be able to host your wedding and any additional events at Kempa Villa. 너와 나 우리의 여름밤. Before we discuss the chaos that was this week with our wedding being canceled, still can't believe I'm saying that, I'd like to thank Agency for sponsoring this video and my skin, and for, unlike our wedding venue, not letting me down this week, or ever for that matter. I love skincare so much. I love how personal it is and how therapeutic it can be. I love researching about it and learning about new products and techniques. So when I heard about retinoids, I watched so many YouTube videos of people's results and I was like, I gotta have it. But because I have sensitive skin and I've had a not so great experience with a dermatologist before, I was a little bit nervous to try a prescription strength product, which is why Agency is so great for me. Agency creates a personalized prescription skincare by your dermatology provider. So they take into account your skin type and concerns, or if you're sensitive. My future formula is created for my skin and its needs right now, so it can change with me. It helps to reduce fine lines, smooth texture, boost firmness, improve appearance of discoloration, and helps keep your pores clean. And I love that I can message my dermatology provider and ask any questions about my skin and my formula. If you would like to try Agency, I will put all the information in the description box below. Let's get into the chaos, which also I jinxed myself. I called a few videos back Wedding Chaos because I thought it was like a cute, fun name. I think I caused this. Oops. Good morning. What a crazy time. A kooky crazy time. Also, I swear to God, if this video gets demonetized because the school is having a party this morning, they are always up to something. I want to go to that school so bad. I can literally hear Uptown Funk. Can you guys hear it? So here is the lowdown from yesterday. So we wake up early. It's already gonna be a hectic day. Taryn has a big presentation she has to give at work. So I believe at 7:30 she had a meeting to go over the presentation, like get prepped. And then at 9:30, presented. It goes great. She's feeling good. So we go to do our engagement photo shoot, which is what I thought this video was gonna be about. So I rent a vintage car for us because I'm like, this is gonna look so cool. We're taking pictures in the desert, 3 hours away, end up being 4 hours away. So we'll have a fun little road trip together, get the photos, drive back. It'll be great. It'll be cute. So I don't tell Taryn I'm getting this car, and I didn't know, but she was planning on working in the car because her car has Wi-Fi in it. So then I told her I got the car and she hadn't like taken off work, and now it was gonna be harder for her to work. She wasn't gonna like fully be online. So she was like, shoot, what am I gonna do? It's like last minute for me to tell them I'm not really gonna be available. So that was like our first little hurdle. I was bummed because I was super excited about the car and I felt bad because I should have checked with her, but I was like trying to surprise her, not thinking. Oopsie, Cammie, #1. Sunday, I wanted to get prepared. Sunday, had other plans. That's a whole other story. I'm rushing. We're trying to get ready. I'm doing Taryn's makeup. I'm doing my makeup. Taryn didn't have time to wash her hair, so she like didn't like her hair, so I'm trying to curl it a little bit. It's just hectic. We're running around. Nothing crazy. Typical day-to-day chaos. We go to pick up the car and it takes forever. The guy is explaining literally like every little thing. He can't get the extension to work that lets you play music because it's like an old car, and I'm like, it's fine, I don't need the Bluetooth. We gotta go. So it's like 12:30. We're supposed to be there at 3. It says it's gonna take us 3 hours to get there. We're like, shoot, we're gonna be late. At this point, we've left at 11:30, but it is now 12:30 and we're supposed to be there at 3. It says we're gonna get there at 3:30. We're like texting our photographer, apologizing. We had a very small window for light. So she was like, it's okay, just like get here as soon as you can so we don't miss the light. Then we're driving and the car starts smoking. So we're like, oh my God, are we about to break down 2.5 hours away from home? And we immediately call the guy. We're like, if the car's smoking, what do we do? Help. And he's like, it's fine, you're good. It's just coolant leaking, it'll burn off. And we're like, okay. We don't really have any other choice but to trust this man. I'm like, it's fine. My car used to break down by overheating all the time, and this isn't the same symptoms. So I think we're good. Then Taryn checks her email, and we have an email from our wedding venue. So we're about 3 months out from our wedding, and Taryn gasps in the car and reads out, "Hello, Taryn and Cammie. We are reaching out to regrettably inform you that we will not be able to host your wedding and any additional events at Kempa Villa. Riverside County has informed us that we are no longer allowed to host events/gatherings over 24 people going forward. Kempa Villa understands that your agreements are for both lodging and your events. If you would like to still lodge with us, we would be happy to have you and your group stay with us. Once we hear from you regarding how you would like to proceed, we will be able to put together a new lodging only agreement or cancellation confirmation and process all refunds accordingly." There's just so much there. So we are shocked that our wedding is canceled. And they just don't really seem to care as much as they should. I'm not expecting compensation or anything. Like, I get that this sucks for them too. They are probably losing out on so much money, canceling so many weddings, dealing with so much. And then asking if we still want to lodge there? Like, no, sir, we don't. Instantly, I think maybe I'm in denial. I don't know. But I have gone in with the mentality this entire time that I don't want to be stressed planning a wedding. That feels silly to me. We are literally planning a party. It shouldn't be stressful. It just shouldn't be. I get that it is and I get why it is, but there's just bigger life things to worry about. This should just be fun. And it sucks the fun out of it, stressing about it. This day is gonna come up so quick. I cannot believe it's 3 months out. I can't believe I get to marry Taryn. Like, that's what this is about. Marrying her, bringing our friends and family together and celebrating. And I just don't think that should be like a miserable process leading up to it, or it'll ruin the day for me. So I've just decided that there's nothing we can do about this. So I'm not gonna let this stress me out. If we don't figure out a new venue soon, I'm sure my tune will change a little bit. But for now, there's nothing we can do. So we are just rolling with the punches. So I just need us all to collectively cross our fingers, manifest, pray, whatever you do to make good things happen, please do that for us. Because I would like to maintain this cheery, positive, nonchalant attitude and not go bridezilla mode. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. We're in Palm Springs to see some new venues. It's so crazy that we're doing this again. You guys watched us vlog this like a year ago, but here we are again. We brought the dogs with us. Mommy's in a meeting. We have to be quiet. Mommy's in a meeting. She's like, I love it here. I have so much fun here. Go, go. Hi, Zoomies. She's thriving. A little update. We saw the first venue and we loved it. That was great. The house is just so beautiful. It's so cute. It was so good in person. And it's just really a unique property.
It's also hard to tell when properties have a lot of greenery and stuff out here, unless it's like the peak time when everything looks its best. It kind of looks like a little drabby and sad.
It's on a horse farm, which was so cute. There's a bunch of little horses. Horse girls. 2 little dogs welcomed us when we arrived, which was so cute. We are now meeting with our planner to go see another venue. And there's another venue that can see us on Sunday. So now we're trying to decide if we stay out here until Sunday. This is chaos, but it's so gorgeous out. It's like cloudy, kind of rainy day, and it's so pretty. I know I said I would get better about vlogging in the moment for wedding events, but I think I get a pass with this situation because it was a bit stressful. So I'm gonna kind of talk you guys through it and show clips where I have them. I don't really have a lot. So the second venue we went to was perfect. My biggest concern going into this one was that it was all in the backyard and it was just flat. Our original venue was on a hill, so people would come in, go to the ceremony, go up to the pool for cocktail hour, and then come down to the main lawn for the actual reception. And I really liked that it was like a reveal as you went. You weren't just like in the yard, sitting at the ceremony, seeing where you were gonna have dinner and where you would be dancing. That was like our one big stipulation, which was kind of hard because we also wanted to get married at a home without it feeling like you were getting married in someone's backyard. We wanted our wedding party to be able to sleep and stay at the property. It was a very specific ask, which is why we were so excited with our first venue. So when we got there, it was just magical. There's a big lake on the property. They're putting in tennis courts and pickleball courts on the property, which just felt like a sign right there. The house was stunning. The style, the decor was so beautiful. It gave Palm Springs, but more muted, way more my style. I like neutrals. Palm Springs can get a little over the top for me into like retro, a little in your face. And this was just way more subdued. So beautiful. As soon as we realized that there was a separate place in the front where we could have the ceremony so no one would see the back area until they head back for cocktail hour, I was like, okay, this might be the one. Our wedding planner also seemed very into this one. We just all kind of agreed. Before making our decision, we decided to stay until Sunday to see another property that just looked so stunning. It was just really charming. And when we got there, my jaw dropped. I was quickly changing my tune. I was like, no, we have to go with this one. It's so beautiful. Everything was so pretty. The landscaping, every flower, there were olive trees everywhere, which I love olive trees. And then we went inside the house and it was just not really cutting it. I am just so shocked by so many Airbnbs. They'll be so stunning outside and like flawless and so well kept. And then the inside, the decor they pick is really bizarre. And I've learned to get over what the inside of the house looks like. Even though we're staying there, I'm like, I don't have to love the furniture. I'm not living here. But when it came to thinking about getting ready in the home, getting our photos for getting ready, just felt off. The main room to get ready was called the Coachella room. And it'd be so cute for people like staying on vacation here. It had the Coachella lineups from all the past years on the wall. And then it was just like an empty room with a pool table and a bunch of cots so you could fit more people in there if you wanted to. But thinking about that's where we would be like getting ready and walking out to the wedding, we were like, oh, it's so gross. What do we do with this? And once we started thinking about the flow of the wedding, we realized that pretty much as soon as people came onto the property, you saw everything. You saw the ceremony area, you saw the dance floor, the cocktail hour, the reception area. It was just all one big space, albeit a beautiful space, but it wasn't really what we wanted. And then we started talking about the noise restraints, which already so scary because of what happened with our last venue. I'm like, are they gonna get shut down too? But because this property actually has neighbors, unlike any of the other venues we saw that were in the middle of nowhere and nothing surrounding it, they have to be so careful about their noise or they will get shut down. So I totally respect it, but they started talking about how somebody would be walking around with a decibel reader, making sure we're not going over a certain volume, that we can't bring our own speakers because they have these special ones that they angle the right way so it doesn't disturb the neighbors. And it just started feeling like we were gonna be kind of like policed the whole night and stressing about it. Are we being too loud? Are we not? And they basically start packing everything up at 9:30. You gotta be fully off the property at 10. It just started feeling rushed and it didn't feel like the day we wanted. So once it became about the experience, we don't wanna compromise on that. I will compromise on any aesthetic, whatever, amenity, I don't care. But when it comes to how much we're gonna actually enjoy that day, I think that's what matters. So we have picked a new venue. I cannot believe the fact that we lost our venue Monday, saw a new venue Friday, and had it by the following Monday. Taryn and I were like, this is our new MO. When there's like a big thing going on, it gets solved in a week. The same thing happened with our house. We had lost out on a couple homes we really wanted, found a real estate agent in LA, worked with her for a week and had our house. So that's how I'm gonna attack life from now on. I'm gonna give it a week. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. If I'm stressed, if I'm overwhelmed, if something big is happening, give it a week. Thank you guys for coming on this journey with us. I know I shared about this on Instagram and TikTok and the podcast prior to this video coming out, and you guys have just been so supportive. People have been sending us venues. People have been offering to help in any way that they could. It's so sweet. I can't even tell you how much that means to me. So thank you guys so much. It's over. The chaos and drama is over. Let's go plan the rest of this wedding. I love you guys. Bye.